You are the reason I love my dad so much.
Oh, that's so nice.
Have you seen the movie Clueless? Back in the day,
Like in the 90s?
Anyway, she refers to like really gorgeous girls. She's like,
yeah.
oh, she's such a Betty.
Betty, yeah.
She's a Betty.
She's a Betty.
She's
Betty
a
in a
total
home.
Betty. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you're a Betty.
Just
Oh, hi.
Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie.
Hi Barbie. Hi Barbie.
Hi Ken.
I didn't see much of a connection with Barbie before going on the journey of playing this part, and I discovered it was less about how to be a doll and more about what it's like to be a human. That's kind of the journey that my character ends up going on. In that way, it was incredibly relatable, obviously, and I think people watching it are going to find that too, that just universally having that journey of like, oh, why life is worth living is kind of applicable for everyone.
That's journey. You will every day work out like this.
Yeah, I just wake up and I wave to everyone. Yeah.
Do you guys ever think about dying?
Do you guys remember the one thing that made you grow up?
I remember when I was really, really little, maybe I was like 4 years old, I was watching my mom making my sandwich for kindergarten the next day, like school the next day. And I was like, oh, you didn't go to, like I was trying to tell her how to do it. And she like threw down the knife and she was like, you don't like how I do it, you have to do it yourself. And I was like, okay, I'll just do it myself then. And I made my lunches like every day from that point on. And it's a silly story, but it was weirdly a huge revelation that I was like, oh, if I don't like how something's done, I can just do it myself. Honestly, it's just kind of paved the way for everything I've done in life.
Because you wanted the peanut butter all the way to the edge.
All the way to the edge. She wasn't like, you know, she had 4 kids, she didn't have time, whatever.
Yeah, it's the worst when you get to the crust
Yeah,
and you're like, I guess there's no more stuff
yeah,
inside.
yeah, and I was
She
like,
dry bread.
Bite the dry bread, and I was just like, oh, yeah, I'll just do it myself, and then I know I'll like it.
Yeah.
But the same thing with movies. When I watch a movie and I'm like, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? It's like, oh no, now I can just produce movies. I can make, you know, the movies how I think movies, you know, would appeal to me and other people. Yeah.
Barbie in the real world. That's impossible.
Gloria's brand new. Gloria is the human, and Gloria feels a very strong, deep connection to Barbie. She works at Mattel. The connection is clear when they meet. Gloria and her teenage daughter, Sasha, who is not a Barbie fan, journey back to Barbie Land with Barbie, and that's where the real adventure begins.
Well, even Margaret read the script and she said that the Mattel will never let you.
How did we make it? Yes, but that's a good question. I mean, I really think that it was just a combination of all of the right ripples in the universe that allowed it to happen. I would say the first one was Margot as a producer sort of standing in front of it saying like, I'm making this version. And then it was getting actors like America and Ryan and Issa and Michael Cera, I mean just everyone, Kate McKinnon, who were all like, no, we're making this version. And at a certain point it's like, there's so many of us and there's I think less of you. So yeah, we're doing this version. There was such joy that everyone brought to the process, and everybody was so excited to make it. It just felt like this is the one everyone's pumped for. So let's go to this one.
If that got the second Barbie 2 and you need a plus size Asian Barbie, so please tell me.